Thanks, Stuart, and colleagues and friends. Really happy to be here. I mean, we have really a huge variety of very fantastic initiatives around the world. Many things are presented here. I'm jumping from one meeting to the other, but honestly, and I would say it in each and every other place as well, this is the one I love most. I didn't expect that that the Bonn Challenge would be such a success. To have a good idea is one thing. To attract others, to widen the scope, to get more people on board, institutions. Now we have 42nd entities together, and I, of course, never criticize headline of a host. Yeah, but looking at the Bonn Challenge going global, I think the experience and the success of the Bonn Challenge, that it this time went the other way around. We started a global initiative in 2011 with the idea of restoring degraded forest landscape, 150 million hectares by 2020. And what happened then is we started to regionalize. And already this is wrong again, because who is we? There was no brain behind it to go exactly this way the Bonn Challenge did. But obviously our friends in Central America were attracted so much by the global idea that they said, in this case, Ecuador and our good friend Dina Pohl, now we do it on a regional basis. We organize a regional Bonn Challenge conference. We want to share experiences in our regions, because regions are facing different challenges to meet this target. So, and others visited them. I know the governor of South Sumatra. He was attending this kind of meeting, and already then he said, well, at one time we will organize such a conference also in the Asian region. We saw Africa jumping in. You mentioned the AFR 100. We have Latin America with a 2020 initiative. So there are many bits and pieces, and this formed one of the most successful initiatives, and what it makes also the Bonn Challenge also exclusive and different from others. It started in a way from the climate negotiations, when it came to the plus, behind red. What is a plus? Sorry for boring those who have listened to me at other occasions, but at the very beginning, the plus was very much criticized from both audiences. The climate family, they were suspicious. Is this really sustainable? Is this really a way to store carbon in a long-lasting way? And the biodiversity people were concerned as well. What are they doing with the plus? Will we see monocultures replanted, afforested, or will it be something that addresses both concerns? And with the idea, Horst, he was my inspirator, Horst Freiberg, with the idea to look at the concept of restoration, which is automatically an ecosystem-based approach. You look at the capacity of a landscape, a degraded forest landscape, and then you make something out of it. It's not going to be national parks. Normally it's something that is going to be used, so it will create income, it will have a focus on local community-based income, and I think this altogether makes it so attractive for politicians. And there is something in political brains where we could fix the Bonn Challenge to, and that is people love planting trees. So this is something people really like, and because people like it, politicians like it, and media like it, and you can have a lot of suspicion towards all these tree planting initiatives if they are not grounded. And I think many of those trees are still for a long time gone already, because it was not part of a broader concept. And but there is something in the genes of people. They want to do something. They hear all this puzzling news about climate, about biodiversity. So I think it's a kind of normal human reaction that you just want to do it something on the ground. And I think taking this idea and making it as a part of a real rational concept is what makes the Bonn Challenge so attractive. We now have the regional processes. We are happy to expand it now to the Central and Eastern European and Central Asian region together with UNFCCC. So we are going to have a full coverage around the globe, and we have the New York Declaration with another 200. We have crossed 150 line when we were in Indonesia. Who would have expected in 2011 that already in 2017 we would be there. And now we have to be serious about it. That is why we are so happy to collaborate with IUCN and also provide some financing for it, to monitor it. And exactly in the spirit of the Paris Agreement. Of course, non-punitive. We don't want to hurt or punish somebody who fails to meet his commitment, but we want to show to the public that we are serious with our pledges. So monitoring is very important. What is there, what is implemented, what are the potentials, and I think with the barometer we have the fantastic instrument for that. And having you all here, I'm really sorry that I can't stay the whole evening here. We, as a technical host, we have to do something, and as a facilitator for the Fijian presidency to work on one of the pending issues, I have something else to do seriously. So sorry for leaving you in a certain time, but very happy to see so many friends here. Thank you a lot.